What is poppin', Taurus? Taurus, this is Robin from I'm Kind of a Big Deal Tarot, and I'm here to do your general love reading. Okay, because it is the strawberry full moon today in Sagittarius, I do have on the full moon meditation background. So if you want to, you can take a couple minutes to gather and get your chi together, do some breath work, breathe in your stomach, breathe out, squeeze it all out. All right, I do got that on because I did meditate, of course, on your energy to see what is popping in your love reading, what is going on, okay, with that full blooded head, what full blooded stubborn Tauruses, okay, and I'm one of them as well. My moon sign is in Taurus. My son is in Aquarius, okay, and I have a son that is a Taurus. I had a father that was a Taurus, okay, but he's still here with me. Right here, I do have Archangel Michael, my favorite guy here, which is the root chakra, and Archangel Raphael, which is the heart chakra. There are candles here because I do give honor and pay homage to them for all the protection, especially my boy Archangel Michael, who protects me and guides me through life. Okay, so we're going to pull some oracles here. First one we're going to pull are the romance angels to see what is going on and your energy in love. Ancestor, spirit guides, archangels, please guide me in this reading for Taurus, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Please, angels, guide us with bright light, divinity, divine light in these answers. You got religious factors, okay? You are the Hierophant. So that is one of the cards you guys got. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path, okay? Let's get another card for Taurus, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Taurus, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I did see that in the pre-shuffle. We got codependencies, all right? Let's back it up. So again, addictions are affecting your romantic life, okay? That can be drinking, drugs, marijuana, shopping, food. It can be anything. It also can be another person. So codependencies are affecting your life along with religious factors, all right? Or your upbringing or your spiritual path. Remember, you are the Hierophant. You are the spiritual teacher. You are the person of morale, okay? Let's get two more for Taurus, please. I did see codependency there. I also had reconciliation. You are currently calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, your affirmations, your visualizations will help bring you together. Okay, whether you're dealing with your soulmate, also saw reconciliation, separation. So we'll see what comes out. So some of you guys are with your so-called person. Some of you guys are not. Some of you guys are needing to retreat. I saw that as well. Give me one more, spirit. Some of you guys feel like a person is codependent on your energy. You may also feel like spiritual things are keeping you guys separated. Religious factors are keeping you guys separated. Again, love yourself first. And I did not want to take this one, but it said take it and put it in the middle. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. You are the Hierophant. So again, trust in your morale, trust in your spiritual calling, trust in your intuition. But again, it has here, you need to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Then we have chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. So you could be dealing with this person, okay? Oh, wow. Here we go. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So you could be with your person, but your person may be having a lot of red flags, a lot of things that you don't like about them, like codependencies. They might be a riff in your religious factors, okay? Your spiritual path, their spiritual path, what you believe in, what they believe in, if they believe in anything. Calling in your soulmate. You could be trying to call in your soulmate. You could be praying about the situation since you are the Hierophant. You could be very religious or very spiritual. Take it as it resonates. So you might be trying to use visualization all kind of different affirmations, prayers to bring in your soulmate, to even call if this person is truly meant for you, that you would trust the process, okay? But some of you guys already know that you have to love yourself first. Excuse me. I did also see that in the pre-shuffle that you're making some changes. Again, the number 5 card, to go on your spiritual path, to go on your following. You also might be making some changes in your career. We are going to also use the Moonology deck, since it is the full moon, the strawberry full moon. And that is about manifestations, because it is in the lucky sign of Sagittarius. So this is the best time. Again, even though the full moon is about eliminating, eliminating people, places, and things that no longer serve you, getting aligned with, who you are. But especially this one is a cycle of karmic energy that needs to be cleared out. Okay, that needs to be cleared out in the collective. Because the number 9 year, again, the year of the snake, I keep talking about it, reflects that we need to end some karmic cycles so we can begin anew. Again, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Swords. 10s are completions, okay? They also can mean new beginnings. Like if you ever notice that the computers numbers are 10, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. That is the code for the computers, okay? Let me not go there. It's also the code of the matrix. Okay, so, all right, so again, you're trying to trust the process. It might be a lot of codependencies, religious factors going up against you and the person that you're with currently right now, all right? But you are learning that you have to love yourself first. You have to pour into your own cup. You have to pour into your own reservoir. Again, you also might be praying about the situation, doing affirmations, doing visualizations. Even if you don't feel like this is your person, you're trying to bring in the person that is meant for you or more aligned to you, okay? All right, show me the Moonology card. So we got 5. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Whoa. And I got to do what Spirit tells me to do. Oh my God, I didn't want to take all this. Didn't want to take off, but they're telling me to do. All right, you're very close to achieving your goal with the gibbous moon. All right, some of you guys could have been born on the gibbous moon. Some things could have happened on the gibbous moon. It is time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Some of you guys could be dealing with Scorpio or have Scorpio in your chart. You need to step out of your comfort zone, the North Node. The North Node is about your past. The South Node is about your future. So again, you need to step out of your comfort zone. So maybe you were comfortable with a person, and now you're trying to get out of that comfort zone, get out of this codependency. Maybe you guys were codependent on each other, and maybe trying to trust the process of moving on and loving yourself first. So we'll see what else pops out. This energy is gaining momentum. Take the time to breathe out, okay? So it kind of makes sense. At the bottom of the deck, this popped out before, believe in the impossible with the blue moon. I think the blue moons are in the winter. I'm not 100% sure. You and your loved ones are safe. This one popped out too with the new moon in Cancer. And that is coming out of, I think, like June 21st or 22nd. So again, you might have Cancer in your chart dealing with the Cancer. I see a lot of water here. Pisces popped out in your pre-shuffle. So again, Taurus, you're believing in the impossible. You don't know what can possibly happen in the situation that you're in, but you're trying to trust the process. You're trying to take a breather for yourself. You might trying to retreat, because that popped out in the beginning as well. Trying to back up away from this person, maybe so they can learn some things. Maybe so they can learn not to be codependent, so they can learn to be independent, stand on their own 2 feet. You might feel like this person relies too much on you or on your help. Okay? There also might be some addictions here. Drinking, drugging, shopping, whatever it is. It might be some addictions. Okay? So again, it's time to release the negativity. That's the negativity. That's the low vibrational energy that you're trying to get rid of. Okay? I say this all the time with a person that I know. Being codependent It's really, it can be positive and it can be negative. Majority of the time it's negative. Okay? Majority of the time it is negative. That is the devil's energy. Okay? They want you in bondage. They want you stuck. Whether it's to a vice, okay, or a person, or a material thing. Again, a vice. So they want you stuck to that situation, like almost like you gotta need it. You need it. You can't live without it. Then the religious factors are you are very close to achieving your goal with the gibbous moon. So again, you're on a spiritual path. You and your person might not be jiving, not be not be understanding or in cahoots and listening to each other with each other's beliefs, the spiritual path. Okay, you guys might be at odds with what's going on there. So right now, I'm saying you are very close to achieving your goal, Taurus. In the middle, we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. You got to trust the process. All right. It is time for you to take a breathe out with the decimating moon. Okay. It is time for you to breathe out. Again, this might be a nice time with the full moon. All right. With the upcoming new moon. All right. You might be away from this person. They might be away from you. You might be on vacation, whatever it is for each one of you. Now we're coming over here to love yourself. This energy is gaining momentum, okay, on the waxing moon. All right, your self-respects make you more romantically attractive. Again, if you don't draw the line in the sand, if you continue to let people to cross that line or cross those boundaries to be a habitual line stepper, that is what they're going to do. And slowly but surely, your beliefs, your spiritual path, none of that's going to matter. The codependency, none of that's going to matter because you're allowing this person to do what they do. Also, it could be vice versa. If this person is allowing you to do whatever you want to do, you may not have respect for this person. So you also might be trying to teach this person how to love themselves, how to be independent, how to get out of a negative mindset. Again, part of religion and the spiritual path. Okay? Stepping out of your comfort zone. This person might be comfort to you. You might be comfort to this person. So until you know if you guys are really feeling each other, if you're apart, what does it say? If you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it was yours. If it doesn't, it was never meant to be. So maybe you're trying to step out of your comfort zone with the North Node because that is your past. That is your past self. Your South Node is your present and who you're aiming to be. So when you're calling in your soulmate with your prayers and affirmations, your visualizations, you're trying to bring in someone that is more aligned with who you truly are, your religious beliefs, your spiritual path, maybe not being codependent, maybe being independent, all the opposite of maybe what you're dealing with now. Okay? All right, take it as a resonate. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, since we are talking about love. All right, now we're going to pull in the island oracles. So we're going to do all the oracle cards and then get the tarot. So let's see what happens here. Show me what you see for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Can you guys hear me? Can somebody say hello? Last time I was talking and I was totally off. All right. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Say hello, hello, hello. Taurus. All right. I got this for Pisces. So some of you might be dealing with a water sign like Pisces. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Spirit said, put this down here with codependency. All right, let's go for religious factors. Oh, they said leave that right there. Okay, I got to listen to them right now. All right, religious factors, please. Religious factors, please. It makes sense. Okay. Calling in your soulmate, please. Calling in your soulmate. Oh, I feel that some of you may feel like this person is a karmic, okay, or a twin flame. Twin flames are here to make you love yourself, okay, put you to love yourself. So it could be a twin flame or a karmic. All right, what happened to my card? Oh, wow. All right. I want to put this back in, but we got soulmates stabbed in the back. So we're going to put this back in. A soul connection, a partnership, a soul contract. Spirit is telling me to take it, but okay, whatever. Um, I'll do what they told me to do. Again, bottom of the deck, what do we have? Talking and not today. So some of you guys could be talking to a new person. This person could be wanting to talk to you more, have more conversations. If you guys are not together or are in no contact, this person is awaiting messages from you, a text, a call, an email. They also could be hovering over your email, seeing if you are talking to somebody else. Not today. You're not trying to deal with this person at this time. You may be hurt. They may be hurt. You might be trying to avoid a deep conversation. They may be trying to avoid a deep conversation, a call, a person. Boundaries, somebody is still angry. Okay. So already what I'm getting here is, again, somebody felt like they were stabbed in the back. Either it was you, Taurus, or your person. So again, what's popping out to me first is the heartbreak, the pain, the separation, the deception, the shocking attack. So you might have been shocked about whatever this person has done to you. They broke your heart. They caused you a lot of pain. They caused you a lot of grief. All right. This might have made you guys separated at one time, or you're separated now. But again, with the situation, you felt like this person was very deceptive. All right. You felt like this was an attack on who you are, your how you think of yourself, your character, your integrity. Okay, so it was an attack. So you might have felt like you were stabbed in the back with this person. So the trust might be gone. Okay, the trust might definitely not be there, and it's so easy to lose trust. Right? You love somebody, you depend on them, you feel like they're never going to break your heart. They make promises to love you, but promises are meant to be broken. There's a one thing that a promise is definitely about, to be broken. I know some people don't believe that, but it is. Loyalty is not like it used to be. It just isn't. Okay. So this situation is taking. It needs time. It needs to take time to breathe out. It needs room. Period. You guys need room. If you're not separated, some of you guys may be pushing towards that, or that's what needs to happen. But again, you need time to take a breathe out. You and this person. Okay. But again, with this situation, you need to trust. Have trust that this situation is calling for you to have faith. What is going to happen is going to happen. Again, if you let this person go, or they let you go, and it never ever comes back again, it wasn't meant. If you never can find it in your heart to forgive this person, if they can't find it in their heart to forgive you, then it's not meant. Because when you truly love somebody, you learn that people make mistakes. That is human nature. How often they repeat it is a sense of character. But when we're growing up and we're doing things, I don't know if this was a high school love, a new love, whatever it is, people make mistakes. People F up. Okay. So you might even be trying to forgive this person, but you can't forgive this person if you're going to continue to repeat the past, if you're going to continue to bring it up. And I know how you guys are, Tauruses. Okay. You're very fixed. I'm a Taurus moon. I had a Taurus father. We're very fixed. Okay. It is not very easy to forgive betrayal. It's not, especially when it's deceptive, especially if you feel like it was an attack, like you didn't know it was coming. It was shocking. Okay. Which most betrayals are. You never expect it from a friend, a family member, someone you love. And that's 9 times out of 10, that's where it's going to come from. It's not going to come from somebody you really don't like, because it's not betrayal then. Betrayal is somebody that you truly did trust, that you had some type of love for. All right, let's move on to the religious factors. Okay, you are very close to achieving your goal. So even though you're trying to walk by faith, you're trying to walk in your spiritual path or in your religious path, or you might be very religious. Again, like I said, this person may be not. So you might have certain career goals, spiritual goals, religious goals, certain goals that you're trying to meet. But again, this person is not on the same page. So automatically you might be saying, look, this definitely is not the one for me. But again, with the sunglasses, somebody is watching, looking, stalking your pages, okay, trying to find out where you are, gaslighting, having a different perception of you, also trying to focus out of the situation, okay, trying to change subjects real quick. When you do mention spiritual things or religious things, they're trying to change the subject real quick. Like, hey, I don't want to talk about, look at the sky, look, you know. So again, you might feel misaligned with this person, that they're not even supportive of your goal. If this is not you, this is how they feel about you. Okay, if it's not how you feel about them, this is how they feel about you. Vice versa. They can feel like you're a gaslighter. Okay, that you just fill their heads up with all kinds of religious and spiritual mumbo jumbo, but you don't practice what you preach. Okay, so you are very close to achieving your goal. Whatever your goal it is, this is what you feel is on your spiritual path. Now we're going to go down here to the codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Again, it is time for you to release negativity. Negativity is addictions. Negativity is codependency. Okay, whatever the codependency factor is, a person, place, or a thing. Kisses. You could love this person very unconditionally. Like I said in Pisces reading, you can love somebody unconditionally, but sometimes love is not enough. It's about the respect. It's about the honor. Okay? You are giving and receiving affection and trying to fall back in love again. This person might be falling back in love with you because maybe you're still giving this person love, showing them affection. Maybe you always love this person. But again, you might feel that they're negative because of their codependencies. They're negative because they don't want to get on the same page as your religion or your spiritual path. They're always trying to focus out of the subject, change the subject. They might feel like you're a gaslighter. You might feel like they're a gaslighter, vice versa. Okay, tomato, tomato. Let's go over here to love yourself. The energy is gaining momentum with the waxing moon. Your self-respect makes you more attractive, okay? Clock. This situation needs time, okay? It takes time. Things happen in cycles, all right? Things, closures, beginnings, endings, okay? That is a cycle. But there are also cycles that you don't want to continue to repeat, like toxic cycles, karmic cycles. Karmics are about you learning a lesson from a person, okay? Usually it's a person. It doesn't matter if they're a twin flame, a soulmate, whatever you want to call them. All these are soulmates, okay? Because you make a contract with all these people when you come into this world. That this person is going to be your mother, this person is going to be your father, this person is going to be your sister, this person is going to be your brother. You make that. You say, I want that. I want that life. I accept that life. So all these people are your soulmates. It doesn't matter. A karmic is somebody that teaches you a valuable lesson when you are about to ascend or when you are ascending. When you're rising on new levels, there are new devils. Codependency. When you're rising on new levels, there are new devils. Insecurities. Okay? So again, this is about things take time. Somebody also could be feeling like they're running out of time. So they're trying to prove themselves to you. Love on you. Do all the things that you needed them to do before you leave or separate from them. But again, this situation needs time. It needs trust. It needs healing. It is a time to heal. It is a time to progress or degress. It is also up to you. What are you going to do about this situation? But as you love yourself first, you know what you need. You know if you need a rest. You know if you need time to heal. You know if you need more time. Okay? Or this person does. But this energy is gaining momentum. Like I said, I feel like this person is gaining all the energy that they need to do what they need to do to prove to you that they're your person, how much they love you, how much unconditional love they have for you. Soulmates. Calling in your soulmate. Step out of your comfort zone, and then you have soulmates again. This is a soul connection. It is a partnership and agreement. This is also, like I said, part of your soul contract. Please subscribe to the tribe if you're new here. Please, we're almost to 1K. So no matter what, you may be trying to call in healing. You may be trying to call in your affirmations if there's a sign, if this is your person, if you guys should be together. What is the sign? But again, you're trying to get out of your comfort zone because maybe you've been with this person since childhood, since high school, since you for a long time. And even though you've been there for a long time, you still have a lot of hurt. You guys might even have a family together. There's still a lot of hurt and discomfort there. So you're trying to get out of your comfort zone with being around this person. So like I said, maybe some of you guys are trying to end the cycle, get to a place where you need healing. Like I said, as you're ascending, you get more karmic levels, karmic devils that are shuffled right out to you like you're playing spades. Okay? Woo! All right, now we're going to get into the true tarot. We're going to see, we're only going to pull 5 cards. I already pulled all these oracle cards, but maybe they can clarify some of this stuff. What's going on for Taurus here? Wow. All right, so yeah, maybe this was a puppy love crush. Maybe this was a puppy love crush. This was somebody that, like I said, that you've known for a long time. Maybe you met this person when you were younger. Maybe you met this person in high school. Maybe you met this person in college. It was young love. Hey, young love, the world is yours. Slick Rick. So maybe you guys was listening to that song. I saw Surprise. I saw Twin Flame. Whoop. All right, sex. Sex is put right where codependency is. I got to listen to spirit. So maybe there was some sex. Some of you guys could be codependent on sex. Maybe this person got good sex, good quality sex, quality time. All right. So maybe you guys had some quality time together, had some good sex. Now this person is codependent. They love it. They missing you. They want you. They want this situation back. Wow, this should be here. Temptations. Surprise. Maybe this person was tempted. Okay. Maybe they stepped out on their temptations. All right, Capricorn energy. They surprised you with this. Wow, couldn't make it up. Third party. There was a third party that came into this situation. There was three's a crowd. Okay. Could be friends, lovers, family. But I feel like somebody stepped out, followed their temptations. Okay. Maybe they're codependent on that. Maybe you feel like they are. Maybe they're codependent on spending quality time with you because they love your sex. They miss your sex. Somebody could feel like you're being cold right now because of this third party, Taurus. You might be cold and distant. Maybe you have a cold heart. It's how this person feels, okay? Or how you feel about this person. Take it as it resonates. Whoa. Here they go. Family oriented art also popped out in Pisces. So some of you guys are dealing with the Pisces. Loving yourself first. You're not ready. Like I said, you need time to heal, or they need time to heal. Take it as it resonates. But right now you are focused on your family. Even though you love yourself first, you're feeling like maybe this self-respect will show your children how much you love yourself. Sincere apology. Immature, okay? Somebody has a sincere apology, but maybe you think this person is too immature. Okay, so you really don't want to look at it that way. Okay? Or this is you being very immature as this person trying to apologize sincerely. Maybe you don't think that they are sincere. All right? Somebody has new love. Somebody has new love, okay? Maybe this is you. Maybe you want to get out there and date. Maybe you want to get out there and explore. Maybe you want to find if this person is your true soulmate or is there someone new. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. All right, now we're going to get to the nitty gritty and get the tarot. These are my new cards. Let me see what they're called, because I do like to share. I got the Two of Cups already. So there was a soul connection, a divine connection, a soulmate. I think these are the married. Hold on. Oh my God. I've been working out and I am sore. Magical self-care tarot. So again, while you're self-loving yourself, having self-respect, these are the tarot cards for it. Then we'll pull out some more. All right, some different ones. All right, let's get here. What's going on with Taurus? What is trust this situation? What is their present and current energy about the situation? So again, some of you guys are dealing with the situation where somebody might have stepped out on you or you stepped out on this person. Okay, I feel like somebody stepped out on you. So it's very hard for you to get trust back in this situation. Three of Pentacles, collaboration. Okay, you may be trying to trust the universe, trust yourself. Again, it might have been a third party. You might have felt like these people worked like almost against you to hurt your feelings, to stab you in the back. It might have been a puppy love, like somebody in high school, a crush. Again, whatever it is, you're also maybe trying to work on yourself. You might have also gotten some type of counseling or talked to a counselor or is needing to. So whatever you're trying to do, you're trying to collaborate with building your self-trust up again. You're trying to collaborate with having trust with this person again. Okay, you guys could be a family. It could be you, the person, and a child. As I said, that a child. The sun, Leo energy. You also could have some abundance coming in at work. So again, you're trying to trust the process. You're trying to do what you need to do for yourself, for your self-love, for your self-respect. Okay, you're loving on yourself. You might even have new changes in money. You have clarity about a certain situation or a certain person. This is the Knight of Cups. Again, you're dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. You may find that this person is very charming. They do and say all the right things. Okay, but when they deliver this cup of love to you, sometimes it can be half spilled over or half empty. Okay. Again, it's also the way you feel about it. And whatever this person done to you in the past, it really shocked you. It really surprised you. Okay, you could have felt like, you always stuck up for this person. You always stuck up for the situation. You had nothing but unconditional love, as I said, the Ace of Cups, for this person. Okay? Definitely a lot of sex. You enjoyed the sex. They enjoyed your sex. Okay, the feeling was mutual. All right, but what happened here? What happened? Again, like I said, they said you already know what happened. As it popped out Three of Cups. Friends could have got involved. All right. Third party, again, you could be seeing 3-3. Third party, 33, could be one of you guys' numbers, your age. Third party situation happened. It could have been a friend. Friends could have been involved. It could have been at a time where it left you feeling very alone, Virgo energy. Feeling very much in the dark. Where you was in the dark, you was trying to see and reflect and see what kind of light that you can find in this darkness. What kind of epiphany, what kind of knowledge and wisdom can you gain from this hurt? Again, you could also been telling, or his friends could have been telling you some things. You could have been at a place where you were very much alone or felt alone or abandoned. Right now, again, we're in the 9th year, you're feeling like you need to isolate yourself. Maybe you want to hang out with people that are more aligned with you, your spiritual path, your religion, your job. Okay? Maybe you want to spend some time alone with friends and not want to always be around this person because you don't trust this person. Six of Pentacles. So some of you, like I said before, you could feel like this person is breadcrumbing you, that you're too generous to this person. Okay? Or they've been too generous to you. It hasn't been equality with the finances with each other. That could be an issue. It's always an issue in a marriage, in a commitment, whatever. It's always a freaking issue. So again, some of you are trying to spend some time alone. You need time alone to see in the darkness, to feel in the darkness, to heal in the darkness, to be alone so you can self-reflect, so you can gain some knowledge, so you can gain some enlightenment, so you can see, if you're in the dark, only thing that's going to illuminate is the light. So you're trying to see in this lantern so you can see some type of hope, some type of enlightenment. Because in that lantern, what is in that lantern is the star, wishes, hopes, Aquarius energy. Okay? So you're trying to see if you can get some healing while spending time alone. Maybe even trying to save some of your finances. Spend some finances on you. Okay? You may feel like you're too generous. Well, look at this. The devil. Capricorn energy. Could have been a Capricorn involved. Addictions. Bondage. Jealousy. Third party. Okay? That's what really came between you guys, all right? Or what's coming between you guys is that devil. You may feel like this person lies, deceits. Again, walking away. 8 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. They came right out together. You might feel like you need to detach, walk away, okay, from this situation because the cups are empty right now. You feel a little drained, so you might be departing. You might be leaving the party of 3, to be by me, okay? So you can be by yourself with the 9 of Cups. So you can be solo dolo, 9-9, 3-3, okay? So you can try to get your wishes, your granted on your spiritual path. Again, looking in that lantern, looking and wishing upon the stars, maybe praying, self-reflecting at night, looking for wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge plus experience. Wow. Witch of Swords, which is the Queen of Swords. This person could have Aquarius in their chart. The Witch of Swords, again, she is a queen, but she is hurt. But she speaks her truth and she cuts out what no longer serves her. So you could be in this energy, or this person could be in this energy. Okay? Again, you might also have knowledge from the ethers, from birds. You might be seeing birds. This person might have Aquarius in their chart. All right? This person might have spoken some truth to you. Okay? And through that truth, you realize that, okay, we need to be separated for a little bit. I need to go on my path for a little bit. You might need to go on your path for a little bit. You might need to find yourself. Some of you guys could be dealing with the air sign, another earth sign, a water sign, okay? A fire sign. They're all here. Or somebody in their chart. Some of you guys, again, also, like I said, you might be talking or so you definitely were heartbroken by this situation. You could have felt betrayed, backstabbed, but it definitely did break your heart. It gave you a revelation, though. When this person broke your heart, it gave you a revelation that you needed to work more on you, that you need to have a little bit more you time. You need to spend a little bit more time with friends. You need to be happy for you with the Sun card. Okay? Because, even if you have children, if you're not happy, how your children going to be happy? Okay? Your children are going to see a miserable person. They're not going to see a happy person because you might feel like you made the wrong decisions and stayed for all the wrong reasons. Two of Pentacles. Adaptability. You could have been juggling or can be juggling head over heart. What to do in this situation. Again, this is about your finances, your spiritual path, your career. You want to be successful. Okay? Again, success. You want to be successful. But some people might say you're living in ego. But I feel like you just want to be successful. You want to do what's right. Some of you guys, you might be trying to leave a legacy. Okay? Especially with that Sun card. That's about abundance all day. Children, seeing the truth, being happy. Leo's energy. All right. Give me more for Taurus. Oh my. Wow, I said give me more, and they sure did. Apprentice of Swords. That is the Knight of Swords. There could have been some fast, quick communication that came in from an air sign. This person might have air in their chart. But again, this person, when they come in swift, they don't think. They don't think when they talk sometimes. Death. You're trying to end the cycle. Okay? Again, like I said, you're trying to end the cycle to have a transformation, to have a new beginnings. Okay? Whether it's here or somewhere else. You're trying to leave it up to the spirit. You're trying to leave it up to the angels. You're trying to pour in your own cup for a little bit. You also might feel a Sagittarius energy. You also might feel like, this person or the situation has been trying to avoid their divinity, okay? Their rising up, okay? Or their growth, their changes. This is also telling you that you got angels that are always supporting you, that are watching. You see how she's watching? That are watching. You also might be in your sun and moon energy with the moon in the back. She got 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on land. So again, this person or the situation doesn't know. It's about balance here. And right now, things might be a little imbalanced. So you're deciding against Scorpio's energy to end the situation, to end the cycle. It might have been a negative cycle. Okay? I feel for some of you, this person's going to miss you. You're going to have grief. You're going to miss them. Okay? But you need to do what's right for you right now. And you understand that. You need to be happy. You need to pour into your own cup. Okay? You have a lot of offers, all right? It's also dream time. Let's close on out here. Let's close on out. Let's get soulmate here real quick. All that was for self-love. Wow. Wow, here we go. Judgment. Okay? Judgment is being called upon this situation, whether it's your decision or the decision above. Here it is, the number 20. 2 10s completing each other. 10, 10. So that definitely is a completion. But you have made judgment on this person, or they made judgment on you. And that's why you guys are departing for a little bit, okay? But I feel that you still love this person. They still love you. Again, you could be dealing with the Pisces. But this is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio's energy, okay? You could love this person, but right now you have to be a little cold and distant. You have to love yourself a little bit more than you love this person in this situation, okay? And that's understandable, okay? If you truly do love somebody, they will let you go. 3 of Wands. Some of you guys, are developing. You're growing. You're waiting for your ships to come in, okay? Again, the moon card, Cancer's energy. You might have some fears. This person might also have some fears about you leaving. They might think you going out there having a good time, dating other bitches, dating other niggas. I mean, excuse my French, or other men. So you're welcome, Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. If you're new here, please subscribe to the tribe, all right? I would love to have you. So again, judgment is being called. I usually say that's God, that's the universe blowing the horn. Again, it might have been something right there where it's saying, you know what, Taurus, you got to do what's good for you. You have insight now. You might have been in a place where you're indecisive of what to do. Okay? Indecisive about what to do. But right, like I said before, you have to do what's good for you. And you have to be persistent about it. It could be about your money. Hi. It could be about your money, your career, your spiritual path, your soul. Okay? But again, you have to do what is right for you. 6 of Cups. This is a soul connection. Don't doubt that. It is a soul connection. All right? But again, the cycle that you guys are in, it needs to close out. Some of you might be traveling. You have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but this says Capricorn, okay? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The world has all, no. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. But this says Capricorn, okay? The world card. There is a negative cycle that needs to come to an end. There needs to be some changes, okay? So you can have some good luck coming your way, and so can that other person. But right now, that other person might not see it. They might not understand. Oh, you're a Capricorn. Yes. Well, and it's funny because Earth signs should just get one reading. The devil did pop out here. Okay, you did pop out. I don't know if you're dealing with the Taurus or have Taurus in your chart. Do you know how to look up your birth chart? Hi, Angelica. I love that name. Nine of Wands. The tenacity. Okay, the tenacity. So again, you're being persistent of this connection. You might be feeling a little overwhelmed right now. What's going on? But again, you need to step out and do you, boo. You need to be happy. You need to be happy. Before you can pour into anybody's cup, you have to pour in your cup. I say that for every sign, okay? Because it's true. You can't you can't pour into other people's cup and you be drained. And that's what a lot of people do. All right. That's a karmic lesson. That's a karmic lesson that a lot of us are facing this year. This year is the year of the snakes for a reason. Because you're gonna find a lot of snakes in the grass. Friends, family members, even lovers. Yeah, I know that. Me too. Even lovers. People that you thought that would never would. Yes, they could. Okay, so you can't put shit past nobody. Not a single soul. All right. Not even, sad to say, not even your parents. Okay. But again, Taurus or whoever is at this reading right now, you need to do what you need to do. You need to love on yourself. You need to trust the process. If this situation is meant to come back around, it will. If it doesn't, it wasn't. It wasn't. Okay. And again, calling in your soulmate, calling in someone that is more aligned to your spiritual path, your soul, your dreams, your hopes. Not being codependent on anybody's energy, also devil's energy. Not being addicted, not being in bondage, being free. Don't you like being free? You're welcome for everything. So I'm about to end with some soul sacred messages here. Okay, so let's end with these messages with that red there. That's Archangel Michael. That is my buddy right there. All right, as I said that, it says, be with those who help you. Be with those who help your being. Like attracts like. Choose friends carefully. Okay, as I said that. Even your friends. So even your friends, you gotta watch out. You have to watch out for your friends. Raise your words, not your voice. The rain grows flowers, not thunder. Make peace. Have an epiphany. Show kindness. So again, Taurus's energy is a fixed sign. You like to have grudges, okay? The grudges don't hurt nobody but you. They're not hurting that other person. They're only hurting you because it's weighing you down. It's weighing your soul down, okay? So try to have forgiveness. Live life as it is. Everything is rigged in your favor. Again, part of your manifestations. Have confidence. Keep the faith. You are supported by the universe. You got the world card there. You got judgment. The universe is in your favor. Okay? Even because it looks like you're hurt. You're hurting. Hurt people hurt people. Heal people don't hurt people. Hurt people will hurt a healed person. A healed person ain't gonna hurt a hurt person. Okay, so you got to stay away from those low vibrational devil energies. Okay, doesn't matter. Codependency. Somebody codependent on you, it never ends up well. You codependent on another person or an addiction or a vice, it never ends well. It never. Maybe you search the branches for what is only in the roots. Wow. Go deeper. Look elsewhere. You need more. There you go. Okay. Reason is powerless in the face of love. Romance, communication, listen to your heart. Again, that heart chakra. That's why I got the heart chakra there. Okay. 1 and 4. The 4 is your heart chakra. Be with those who help your being. Like attracts like. Choose carefully. I said that one, right? Raise your words, not your voice. I said that one too. Here we go. It is your light that lights the world. Self-reliance, brilliant ideas. It is time to shine. Again, being with people that are on the same path as you. When you start to walk, the way appears. Taking steps, beginning again, creating the life you truly want. It just confirmed everything I said. But you have to end toxic cycles. The universe is not going to bless you if you continue to stay in karmic toxic cycles. Okay? All right. That's all I have for you guys right now. And I thank you for your support. One thing I want to say, one way to raise your vibration and keep it high is to be you and love you. That is the highest vibration of all. And I thank you so much for being here. Bye, guys.